Before you buy your next coffee or toss loose change into a drawer, stop. Look in your pocket, your car's cup holder, that old jar on your dresser. What you see as ordinary spare change could actually be a silent fortune. And collectors are fighting over coins that look completely unremarkable to the untrained eye. Here's what you need to know about 3 specific quarters that have shocked the auction market. Why condition is everything, and why you should never, ever clean a coin. The 2003 Maine quarter Philadelphia mint. The sleeper that doesn't need an error. The 2003 Maine state quarters dangerous. Precisely because it looks so normal. It doesn't rely on a dramatic mint error to become valuable. In very fine condition with original surfaces. Examples have quietly climbed toward $80,000 at auction. Why? Back in 2003, the U.S. Mint was producing state quarters at breakneck speed. Demand was explosive. That intense production pressure caused die fatigue, inconsistent strikes, and quality variations that collectors now obsess over. The reverse design honors Maine as the 23rd state, featuring a rugged lighthouse and a sailing ship cutting through Atlantic waters. But here's what most people miss. Collectors study every tiny detail, the sharpness of the lighthouse beams, the clarity of the ship's lines, the depth of the strike. The Philadelphia P mint mark is especially important. Coins with stronger strikes and cleaner detail are aggressively hunted. And because millions of these quarters entered circulation during a period of economic uncertainty, untouched survivors are becoming vanishingly rare. Wipe it away and you destroy the very quality collectors pay for. The 2017 Frederick Douglass quarter. Old, dark, and worth $30,000. A dirty, worn-looking 2017. Frederick Douglass's quarter does not look like treasure. That's exactly why people keep losing them. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful series, honoring the Frederick Douglass National Historic Site in Washington. D.C. Douglass rose from slavery to become one of the most powerful voices in American history. That emotional weight drives collector obsession. The reverse shows Douglass seated at a desk inside his home. Cedar Hill. The Denver D mint mark examples with sharp, details clear chair edges. Distinct facial lines, strong desk features are the ones collectors hunt. Most of these quarters entered circulation fast and were handled harshly. People cleaned them. They polished them. They damaged them trying to make them look newer. That's why truly original survivors in old, dark condition have become so difficult to find. Some buyers specifically search for coins that still carry that honest, circulated look, dark gray appearance, antique dirt around the lettering, soft, untouched surface texture. That tells a real story of survival. In strong original condition, these quarters have reached auction levels near $30,000. The golden rules ignore these and lose everything. Across all 3 coins, the same principles apply. Never clean a coin. That original surface is irreplaceable. Once destroyed, the value collapses forever. Professional grading is critical. Tiny differences invisible to the average person's strike depth. Surface preservation. Original toning can separate a common quarter from a hidden fortune. Condition changes everything. A naturally aged, untouched coin will trigger bidding wars. A cleaned or damaged one will not. Patience creates wealth. Collectors who hold instead of rushing to sell are watching demand. Grow stronger every year while supply keeps shrinking. Final warning. Before you spend another quarter, check the date. Check the mint mark. Look closely at the surface. Hidden wealth does not always shine. Sometimes it looks old, dark, and completely ordinary. Millions of people have already touched these coins without realizing they were holding a life-changing opportunity. Don't be the next person who spends a $70,000 quarter on a cup of coffee.